Look right here, RC tanks and trucks, 24, don't start again, 24/7. Okay, future me needed some context because this thing has gone on forever. 4 parts, I had to cram this thing in, so get some tissues, get some chorizo, because I know you like it, a chorizo. Hunker down, it's going to be uploaded, not too sure, ask Steve, Steve, what's he going to do? So, new to the platform, we had it on the channel, as you know, but this is kind of a breakdown. It started like I was going to do 20 minutes, bit of water, bit of simple green, clean it up, bam, give it back to Gab, nice and shiny. But no, as soon as I kind of delved in, it was like, okay, how do you take that out? How do you do this? How do you do that? So instead of doing the old speeding up the footage and hyperlapse and all that other stuff, I thought I'd do it in just true time. Just no editing tricks, no B-roll. Well, I might do a bit of B-roll there, but it was just mainly just boom, hit record. The only problem is GoPro 7 doesn't have the focus, so, and then my LUTs, my ISO was just playing up in the garage, my studio, just with the different fluctuations of the, anyway, so I had to boost up the ISO on some of the stuff and change the colours and all that, but it's there, it's in depth, kind of, yeah, it's in depth. The thing is, with the manual, it's easy to put something together and then take it apart. So I had no idea how this thing goes together. But over the time, you know, you've worked on cars for so many times, especially 5th scale. So this is a 5th scale kind of series. You kind of learn the ins and outs on what's going on from other platforms as well. So awesome platform. Glad I did do it. Secrets revealed. So I'll pass you back to this guy, and I'll see you later. Man, I've been busy, so busy. Been so busy doing projects, custom builds, boats. Let me swing this around, man, I'll show you. Boats, Zonda. So that's a Zonda, TFL Zonda. Working on one piece shaft on that. Been working on the NCD buggy. Working on that. Yeah. There goes the 48G conversion build that we're doing. So that's been stripped back, sanded down, ready to send over to get painted. And then this one turned up, a 48 electric original. That is going to have a electric upgrade, 12S, the ZTW Seal 300 amp, same spec. So, and he's going to get his sent away to get built. But man, busy and racing. We had the Australian national titles a couple of weeks ago, and that that's what brings me next to this thing here. Not that thing in the back, because I'm blocking the other thing behind me that I can't show you yet. I'm not too sure. Oh, yeah, I probably can do a video, but not yet. We gotta wait. But this thing here, what's that? Let's go have a look. That's my mate Gavin's. That's you've seen him on the channel. We done a whole review breakdown with Dean and Gavin. So Gavin's the owner of this. This is a Elcon Fourtex 4-wheel drive buggy. Unbelievable piece of engineering. I picked it up off him. Oh, sorry. Let me start again. I picked up the car that was left with the boys over at King RC during the national titles, and I brought it over. I left it in the car, but I didn't like it in the car, so I brought it out of here because there's a lot of money in this thing. But it's dirty. It's dirty, look. All right, let's get on the stand and I'll show you. Okay, I'll put it on a stand. Been contemplating. I don't know, ever since I've seen it. I don't have to do it, but I think it'll be fun. And I thought, why not take you along? So Steve's going to leave a link to when we bought these in, and the boys from King RC spoke about these. Awesome bloody buggy. But it's dirty. It's dirty. Have a look. Oh, can I do this? Oh, one-handed. And I don't know the platform that well. I don't know it at all. What am I on about? I just know it's bloody la-di-da. Look at that. La-di-bloody-da. But it's been run. It's a runner. You know? So it's all got all the shiny parts, but it's dirty. And it looks like pretty easy to clean. How cool is the open diff, so it looks so easy to work on. Yeah. So it's rolling, there's no problems. I think there was an arm that might need to be replaced, but what I reckon, like as far as taking it apart, I reckon we should get stuck into it, eh? Do a tear down, clean it up, make it all sparkly, and then give it back to Gavin. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so everything seems to be going really well. I've checked all the diffs. As far as like the drivetrain, there's nothing broken on it. So, seems to be pretty good. I think we're just going to have to take it bit by bit. I reckon we remove the gas tank. Looks like it's just got that bolt there, that one there, and then the carby hoses. So, I think we remove those first, and then we go from there. Okay, let's get that out. Okay, I like to start with the wheels, so I'm going to take the wheels off. These are actually a 13 mil nylock, so if you can see that. Smart. I like it. Whoops. I'll get that. Okay. Oh, that was loosey. That was loose. Okay, just wait these come off. Here we go. That's what I dropped. Washer. Might put them back on. Usually when you're working on something new, it's always good to put it back on once you're finished with it. Okay, come on, rocker. There it is. It's got a little tappy tap. got him. C-hubs. Very nice, eh? The caster blocks. Traditionally. So it's CVD drives. And I believe they call it a spline. So I think we might see if we take one out so we can actually have a look at it. Give it an inspection. So it's just this was probably what you call a little tear down. So that's the rear hub. Rear hub there. You've got that CVD up there, and then that spline drive they're talking about. So I've been doing a bit of reading, make sure that I don't stuff it up. So okay, let's get this off. Okay, Sneaky Pete, Torx bit. I think it was number 15. Nearly got me. So there. That's gone. And that's gone too. Okay. The old magnet. Got him. And just washer, nylock nut, and a bit of foam. Stop that wobble, even though it's got a nylock. And then you got this down here. I like it. Torx bits, nice. I really do. See, Torx bit number 15. I'm not doing a time trial here. Well, not on the first tear down anyway. So, get along those pliers. As good as that. That's the feeder. Ooh, you. Tank is dry, so that's good. No spillage. So that really should come out like that. That'll clean up nicely. Gaskets are good. Here's good. Elcon fairy dust. So, closer investigation. Now I believe that's the diaphragm or the tube for the air brakes. So you can see it comes up here, goes in there. Just for your front disc brakes, whereas your rear brakes, which are in there, they're on the brake throttle. So I've got to figure that out because it's upside down. Oh, there we go. So that's neutral. I'm just looking at this side here on it. I'm going to figure it out because it's upside down. So that would be neutral. Okay, and that'll be full. Alright. So you got the brake throttle servo, then you've got the front brake servo, and then the two steering servos. So 4 servos in total, and then we've got that's the kill switch. So we might actually disengage that now. There we go. How's it going in that? So, and then there's our plug that's been extended for the battery. So we can have that hanging out, So I think the next one is we'll disengage the throttle linkage. Okay, I want to remove that there. It should be a 1mm, but because of the angle, I can't get to it. So I think we're going to take the air filter off. So that's the outer. These are awesome too. These filters, bloody awesome. Then we got the outer ring. So that looks like a flathead, or maybe, and if it's our luck. Oh, look at that. No, too small, too big. That's what she said. So it must be a, can't be a 5.5, is it? Man, I'm missing my 6mm and it's killing my life. So let's go back to a flathead. Flathead. So just want to loosen that clamp. It'll take the filter off. So that should loosen that up. Was it a double? I can't see on the other side. Oh no. Oh man, this is like next level for me. Oh, there it is. She's loose there. So that's loose. So that should pry up, exposing the stacker, the velocity stacker. So have a look at this. That's what I was talking about. That clamp. I think it's a 6mm, but you can use a flathead or a Phillips number 2. Ooh, look at that. Nice, still a lot of oil on it. Yeah. No, that is solid, eh? That's a bloody solid velocity stack. Spare no expense. And look at that. It's on the piss. I mean, it's been designed that way, but that's interesting. That's pretty cool. That is very interesting. I like that. See, that's what it's all about, tearing down and experiencing these new things. Wouldn't have a clue how this thing is all set up. But, you know, I've worked on a lot of rigs, so you can kind of decipher, you know, what you need to do. But I don't want to take this off. I don't want to take that butterfly off, because you got to remember to Loctite that, and they can come loose. That's come loose on me on a final. So I always like leave those stock, and then I can get to this here a lot easier to take this off. Okay, let's see if I can still put you here. Look at that, perfect thing. And my 1.5. I think there was a little angle I could play here. There she is. Come on, baby. I think we're gonna move this so it's a lot easier to work on. There it is. There she is. Slowly back away. Okay, hold on. That's it. As soon as, if you can take it back out and then put it back in straight away, you don't go looking for it. So what I'm going to do is I'll change it to like this, to this angle here, so you can work on it. Yeah. Or even on the other side. Okay. That is out of the way. Clear. Now I know there's 4 bolts to the actual motor mount, which we'll check out later, but that will remove basically this whole thing. So we got to look at, I think we might remove this because it will just be a lot easier. So that looks like a 2mm on here. There we go. Take that out. Pull that back down. Okay. So that's easy to put back in. We'll see how that engages. So not as tricky. Let's get this out of the way. So we're going to keep that like, we'll basically keep that there because that tower's there on that servo. That harness comes back here into the battery box or the control box because your battery mount is here. Little shorty pack, or maybe a little 2200 mAh battery that sits in there, soft pack. Okay, what's next? Might have a look at this. I'd like to remove that, or maybe this here, this drive here, because that's a coupling, I suppose. Put that out of gear, that drivetrain gear. How good is this? You got access to the diff, and the diff looks like it's pretty easy to take off. Is it? Because these two are holding it down. Oh, we'll look into that as well, maintenance wise. But I think we'll flip this around. Okay, I'm just gonna take the shield off. So that looks like, so it's pulling that way, that's cooling. So that looks like it's just made there for cooling, I suppose. So it expels off here, because if that is, hold on, so that's the front, so that would be the flywheel. Hold on, no, that's the actual clutch side. So this is the flywheel side. Oh, here we go, here's a switch there. So that's the flywheel side, so it pulls it up, pushes it out. So I'd assume this is some like exhaust, engine exhaust. To help, I'd assume so. So I'm just going to take it off there. That's spinning, so I'm going to need 2 hands for this. So I'll remove this and then I'll get back. Okay, yep. So that was just held down. Oh, where are you? By this. So yeah, it talks a bit. Not locking up. Then hopefully this just removes. So that's what I'm assuming it is. A shield, just to help it expel out of the body, because don't forget this is a buggy, so the body kind of hugs the lines of the car, so any engine cooling would help. So there's the coupling there for the, okay, so that's another look on the other side. I reckon, I think I'll slip this boot off. What we got here? Okay, that might be a ball drive or a spline drive. That's holding that there. So that might be able to just slip out. Okay, and take the side off. Let's see if we've got access to that. Bit of old crusty. I think that might just be able to pop out in a drive. So it might be very similar to the MCD ball drives. Okay, so that's fine, because don't forget we've got 4 bolts for this. I do want to have a look at the exhaust, see what's going on with that, because you've got the header in there. So that header is bolted, obviously, to the head. I just had a brain fart then, making sure it's a header. Too many boats, man. Too many bloody boats. Killing my life, the boats. Love them, but when you do heaps of them, start becoming a pain in the ass. So I want to have a look at removing this, which I think these are one of these quick connects, aren't they, where you push in and then releases. So I'm going to have to play with that off camera and then just double check before we go to the next step. Okay, be back. Okay, I was able to get 2 hands on this just to double check. So it is one of these quick release. I mean, I've seen these before in my old trade that I used to do. So it's just a matter of pushing down on that blue tab there. Push down and it releases, and then it should be a quick release by actually pushing in. So I think it clamps down on it. Push it, see, and then she ain't going anywhere yet. So you got to push down on the blue tab and releases. Release me. I shall release you. I release you. So that has. Let's spin it around again. Look, don't you know that is this way? You son of a. We'll spin it around. So this is what I'm going off. So I pulled this off the Elcon models website and the manuals. So that's what I'm talking about. So it is a pump. So it's an air pump. Yeah, I'm assuming it's an air pump because it hasn't leaked. So that's it there. So it must have a protective outer wears on it. It looks like. So again, there's one of those quick releases over there. So that's the pump for those brakes. And then if you have a look on here, it's got the whole breakdown of it. And then you go scroll down here, and then there's the actual exploded view of that there. So those front brakes. So they call it air brakes. Oh well, I'm laughing at myself because I thought it was something bloody ventriloquial super duper brakes, but no, it's just air brakes, which, yeah, why overcomplicate it? Okay, I don't need to bloody break that down, so that should be fine. So I'm hoping those drives, I'm going to have another look through here, and I'm hoping those drives, it's just a matter of they will separate, and maybe they're a ball drive that engage on those outer couplings, so on the drives, the out drive cups. So we disengage from that. So that's what I'm hoping for. Alright, so I'm just going to do a little bit of reading again just to see what they are, those 2 there, and then really it'd be those 4 bolts that come under. So let me show you where that is on here. Hold on, bloody screen goes. Gotta change the screen on this. This is my lucky last GoPro. Okay, where are you? I saw you before there. So you can see it's got the 4 bolts. So I'd say they're going to be the same number 15 screws on those as well. The hex security screws. I forgot what they're called. I'll probably find out what they are, I suppose, eh? Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of reading, just double check, so when I do remove this, I've got to have a look into this, into the pipe, because it only makes sense. Maybe I separate it. You gotta keep them separated from from the exhaust manifold. Alright, let me do some reading. Okay, well, further investigations, it looks like the header, it might be a one piece. I don't know, we're going to find out when we take the motor out, but I mean that rubber hose there, that's just the coupling really between the, oh no, it's got to be, because why would you have a bloody hose there? But they're loosey-goosey, and then I found this is just attached to a mount on the side guard, so much for my pliers, because you can't have double cheek. No, it's a steel cable tie. I'm just don't make me bust out my good ones. Yeah, man. Where are they? Sorry, sideys. Blame YouTube. Sorry. There we go. So that's loosey actually, so let's have a look here. That one's loose. No, that one's tied, but I got me flatty here. Get off. Bludgers. Okay. So we're gonna loosen that off. And it's more of a breakdown, I suppose. That one's loose anyway. Well, is it? Or has it just slipped off? Yeah, it slipped off. One's loose now. I think I got some of those anyway. So really, that should just pull off. So that's like that, and that's just the coupling. Let's get this out of here. Get out of here. That's just a rubber hose. Is that loose enough? So really, if I do twisty, that should just back out, because I can't see any retaining clips on it. Oh, that is tight. That's a tight hose. Wow. Okay. I think maybe to be safe, because that looks like that's molded to that, so that's on tight. It's like it's not rubber hose, it looks like it's plastic, but it's obviously, yeah, it's obviously a manifold, exhaust manifold. They're probably just a lot easier to work on when the motor's out. Oh, it's got a little bit of give, and yeah, it's rocking around, but see, you can see that there. So yeah. Oh, she wants to, but I don't want to snap it. So okay, we'll leave it as is. Okay, let's okay, I still gotta do some reading up on these, on the drives, to make sure they are a ball drive and they will just go out. Okay, because that is floating in there. That's attached to the, the air brake is attached to the bell housing and clutch. Bell and clutch. Clutch and bell. Oh, all these things you gotta learn. And that's the that's where you put the starter. So I actually gotta I won't start it. It's not my car. It's not my car starter, right? But it would be nice when you rebuild it to actually make sure that everything's still going. So might have to borrow it. Hi Weeksy. I'm saying, can I borrow yours? Because you're closer. Thanks. Oh, shit. So, okay, let's take the motor off. So, that one there. That one there. And then those two with the washers on it. So I'm going to give that a clean. I don't want to do one-handed on this. So I'm just going to loosen these, okay? Those. Whoa. So that looks like a traditional. That looks like a 2mm, 2.5. And they look like a number 15. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, they were 3mm. They were 3mm. 3mm. Had to break out. T-bar, plus I hit it with some heat. Ooh, got them. They were definitely Loctited in, which you'd want. You don't want that motor to go anywhere. Okay, I'll take these out and then I'll start on those. Loosey, it's loose, as you can see. They're wobbling around, so I reckon my theory's right. No, I didn't read the instructions again, but okay, here we go. Actually, how's that going to work? One side would have to pop off, so I'd have to do that and then go that way. So I'd have to go push it so much that way because I don't want to take these off. Oh, and you can't anyway on that one. Can't on that drive. How about on this? No, see, they're directly in, so they got to be a ball. Okay, hold on, let me try this again. Hello? Hello? Done. See? Ball. It only makes sense. Don't lose those balls. Here we go. What is that? Here we go, what's this? Spring. Okay. I've got to find out why that comes off. But, there we go. The first look, for me, while this one is out. These clutches. I'd say that'd be the bell. I mean, do we want to look at it? Nice. Okay. I'm going to leave this like that because we're in a controlled environment. So you shouldn't get any dirt or dust in it. And the drive cup. So really, this should also come out too. And so then this one should too. Look at that. What are you going on about, mate? Carrying on like a pork chop. So there we go. Look at this. Feat of engineering here. I mean, I suck at one clutch besides two. Very nice, eh? And with the disc brake. So that's the way it sits at the moment. So that's boom, on. So, okay. I reckon that's all we're going to do as base, you know, for that. A lot of the stuff, well, I might get this out. I might take this out, depending how hard it is to take out. Should be from under the chassis. And then we can actually give the chassis a good scrub down. And then I want to have a look at these diffs. And see how hard it would be to remove the diffs if you had to work on it. Because, you know, they're open. They're open there, there's no nothing impeding them. Then I would say, yeah, I reckon we try to take one out. I reckon the rear one looks easier because you've got the Ackerman and all the Servo Sabers and all that there. So, what a relief. I mean, for myself. All right, next step. Wow, you made it. You made it. Yeah, a lot of waffle, eh? Carrying on. But we'll see you over in part 2.